Alrighty, here's this week's video. This is the week's vlog. Uh, Using a slightly new setup here, so pardon any technical difficulties. Still working on the recording aspects and how that works and different ways to improve things. This week I'm filming this on Filmic Pro. That way I can use the AirPods as mics. I found out that even though I had the AirPods on in previous videos, the native app on the iPhone doesn't actually support the use of the AirPods, which is kind of odd considering they're Apple AirPods. Uh, Either way, that's not what this video is about. This video is going to be about meditation. Um, I did a video a while ago on improving my mind, and I covered the concept of meditation, but I don't think I covered it as in depth as I could have. So I decided for today I'm going to go ahead and cover it a little bit more in depth. The uh, reasons why you'd want to use meditation are pretty simple. Meditation teaches you to relax, it teaches you to focus, and these are good things. When you can relax and you can focus, you learn to be more in control of your life. There's never anything wrong with having more control of your life because you're taking a little time out of your day to decide, I'm going to relax, I'm going to get centered. I know a lot of people get a little nervous about the idea of meditating, and they do so because of the fact that meditation has been viewed as being um, a religious practice, and it really isn't. It's a way of communicating with your body, whether you are a Christian, a Buddhist, Satanist, whatever, atheist. It works the same for all of you guys. The religion you bring to it is the religion you choose to bring to it. What I'm going to describe today has nothing to do with religion. It's just a practice on how to meditate and how to meditate better. Uh, so don't worry about the religious aspects of it. You can bring them in if you want to, but I'm not going to discuss that at this time. Uh, for starters, on meditation, where you meditate matters. It's really easy to meditate anywhere once you're used to meditating, but when you're first starting, you need to kind of stack the deck in your favor. And what do I mean by that? I mean creating an environment which is designed to make meditation better. Factors that are important: how noisy is the environment? How secluded is the environment? How likely is there to be interruptions? These are very important factors. If it's noisy, it's hard to focus. If people can come and go while you're doing the meditation, it's hard to focus or it's easy to be interrupted. When you first start meditating, developing that level of focus will be difficult enough on its own. You don't need to make things worse by meditating in an area where people can walk in on you or clock chimes can go off on you, uh, grabbing your attention. So you want to try and pick a place where you know you won't be disturbed, where you can do the meditation in peace. Another factor is in how you sit. I've heard a lot of debate about this, and what I personally do is I have a Craftmatic adjustable bed. I think it's a Craftmatic, whatever it is. It's an adjustable bed, and you can raise the back, you can raise the legs. What I like to do is raise the back so that I'm not sitting all the way up, but I'm not laying all the way down. Uh, I don't have an exact angle, but I usually play it by ear. But I like to avoid sitting all the way up because I think that's distracting. And I like to avoid laying all the way down because when you're meditating, you're relaxing yourself. It's very easy if you lay all the way down to just go from meditating to sleeping. And those are, of course, two separate things. So if sitting works for you, that's what you should do. If you can be comfortable sitting, if you can be comfortable sitting in a seat, recliner, kitchen chair like I'm in right now, uh, cross-legged on the floor, whatever puts you in a comfortable position. That's the most important aspect of it. It doesn't matter what that position is for you. It'll vary from person to person, but you need to be in a comfortable position. Once you're in that comfortable position and you're in a location where you know you can do this undisturbed for a while, things that help are ambient noises that are designed to be tuned out. And by that, I mean white noise. Uh, Static from a television set. Some people may not understand that concept because the younger generation doesn't understand the idea of a TV station not broadcasting. But you remember that old static sound from when they weren't broadcasting? That's a good example of white noise. They do make white noise generators. They make apps that will generate white noise for you, but that'll help tune out or block out the environment, the outside of your place where you're doing this, as long if it's not that secluded, and that'll help you. Once you found that place that uh, will afford you privacy and a good amount of time to not be disturbed, you've gotten yourself in your comfortable position and you've helped yourself along by creating a little white noise in the background to make sure that you're going to maintain that focus or not be disturbed by outside noises. Then it's a matter of doing the meditation itself. The method that I prefer is to focus on my breath. There's many different methods available. This is just the one that I prefer because it's simple, it doesn't require any extra equipment, and you can do it anywhere. And it's as simple as it sounds. Focus on your breath in, focus on your breath out. And you just keep doing that. In, out. Now, whether or not you actually tell yourself in your mind, and if you do it, only do it in your mind, don't say it out loud. In, out is up to you. You can just focus on the breath itself. But you're bringing yourself to a point of focus, and you keep doing that. When you first start, it sounds incredibly easy, but it actually winds up in practice being a little more difficult. When you first start, you'll notice thoughts coming in, in, out. When's the next episode of Doctor Who? In, out. When does Avengers Endgame come out again? If you haven't guessed by now, I'm a bit of a nerd. I'm sure you probably already picked that up from a number of my videos. But the idea is to keep doing this while maintaining focus on the breath. Thoughts will occur. When they do, in, out. We're about to get new episodes of Star Trek Discovery. I'm so excited. Wait, thought, and let it go. The more time you spend on the thought itself, the less you're spending on the focus. So just when the thought comes up, new episodes of Star Trek Discovery are coming out pretty soon. Just say thought and get back to your breathing. You hear a noise outside, it catches your attention. Just mentally think to yourself, thought, and get back to your breathing. Over time, you'll be able to build up how long you can do this. When I first started, I would meditate for about 10 minutes, and I would be lucky if my thoughts weren't intruding on most of that. Over time, I've built it up to a point where I meditate now in the morning for 20 minutes, and I do a pretty good job of keeping the thoughts out. They still creep in, uh, but not as bad. The important thing is don't judge yourself. Don't feel bad. Don't allow negative thoughts to come to this. So the whole point of this is to feel better, to have a clearer mind, have a more focused mind, have a better mind. So don't allow the negative thoughts to come in. Over time, like I said, you'll get better. It's just a matter of being patient with a lot of these things, like the weight loss, the improving a better mind, creating a better environment to live in, getting your finances under control. It took you a long time to get to the point where you're at, where you're overweight, or your mind is cluttered, or your room is cluttered, or your finances are a wreck. You need to give yourself time to fix the problem. So again, this is a little bit more of an overview. Let me know what you think. I've been doing a meditation for well over a year now. I've gone from 10 minutes of kind of good meditation to I think 20 minutes of really good meditation. I know I feel better. I feel more focused. I know I have an easier time dealing with things. So let me know what you think of the practice. If you have a different meditation practice that you do, uh, put a comment below. Let me know what you do. I know some people like doing candle gazing. I've recently started to look into that. Some people find it better to sit. Some people find it better to lay all the way down. Again, whatever works for you, let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, please subscribe. There will be more to come. As I said in the last video, I'll be doing at least 50 more videos from this point forward because I'm going to do one a week throughout the whole year. Ways to improve the videos, ways to do better, please let me know that as well in the comments. Like if you enjoyed the content, and then if you do subscribe, I would recommend hitting the notification bell below. That'll allow you to be notified immediately whenever new videos come out. This video is kind of getting up there. It's a little over 10 minutes. I try to keep it under 10 minutes. So I'll go ahead and sign off here. I hope you're having a great day. Enjoy your meditation coming up this week, and peace.